Mr. President, heads of state and government, honorable ministers, excellencies, ladies and gentlemen, I am a survivor of the Yezidi genocide, now a refugee. I was a villager who found herself ripped from her life of freedom and dreams to that of a slave without hope, under the rule of the so-called Islamic State. When Daesh attacked us, they killed men and enslaved women. They killed my mother along with 80 older women because they did not want to use them for sexual enslavement. They killed 6 of my brothers and took me along with other 6,500 Yazidi women and children. They committed crimes against thousands of women in slave markets before the eyes of the international world, of the international community. I wished death so that I wouldn't see everyone I love killed or enslaved, or at best a refugee or displaced. After fleeing, I found myself an IDP in Kurdistan region, where 1.5 million refugees live under difficult conditions. I then moved to Germany as a migrant. Try to imagine, even for a moment, that you are refugees in camps. How would you be able to gain and get food for your family while your tent is drenched with water? How can you provide education and medical attention for your children while you are unemployed? Do you know when the happiest day in my life was? It is not today, speaking to world leaders. It is when I was working my mother's farm, planting vegetables, or when we would go for a picnic to a mountain. Those indeed were the happiest days. I met many refugees in Greece whose lives, freedom, and dignity have been destroyed. One of them said, and I quote, "There is no life here, and there is no place to return to." We are living a third world war, without naming it as such. Today, I want to convey to you a message from all victims around the world. You must know, as leaders, that whatever you do will impact either positively or negatively on the lives of simple people. You decide whether it is to be war or peace. You decide to give hope or suffering. You are the ones to decide whether another girl, just like me, in a different part of the world, will be able to lead a simple life or will be forced to live in suffering and bondage. We must put an end to war. We must bring to justice all those perpetrators of genocide crimes and crimes against humanity. Terrorist organizations, including ISIL and Boko Haram, are the main reason behind the displacement of millions. We must eliminate all those monsters once and for all. We should not wait for years. In order to restore peace, we should not close our borders to innocent women and children who flee from violence. We must stand with persecuted minorities. The world has only one border. It is called humanity. The differences between us are small compared to our shared humanity. From this stage, I beg you all to put humans first and to carry with you the message of His Excellency Emir Zaid Rad al-Hussein. I beg you all to put humans first, and that all of you will be able to support peace. If beheadings, sexual enslavement, and children rape, if all those acts do not force you to move, when will you do that? You and your families are not the only ones to deserve life. We also deserve a life. Thank you.